Hi guys, so welcome to another episode of Ricardo's Kitchen. So today we're going to prepare for you fried rice, chicken and shrimp fried rice, Jamaican style, okay? So let's go inside the kitchen and let me show you how it's done. So guys, we're going to do shrimp and chicken fried rice, Jamaican style. So I already went ahead and prepared my shrimp and chicken, wash it off with vinegar, and I'm about to add my seasoning to it, okay? So the three seasonings we're going to use under our shrimp and chicken is our Larry's, Old Bay seasoning, and adobo. So I like to season whenever I'm cooking, I like to season my meat at least half an hour, even 2 hours before I actually start cooking. This, you could season it the same time you're about to cook, okay? But because I'm going to cook a little bit from now, I'm going to season it with my Larry's first. So I'm going to put a teaspoon of Larry's. And this is shrimp and chicken breast. You want to cut them in bite sizes, okay? Like little cubes for the chicken. And you just remove your tails from your shrimp. You're going to add your adobo. And that's a teaspoon of adobo also. Mix that in nicely. And last but not least, we're going to add our Old Bay, also a teaspoon. There we go. That's it. And we mix that in. Make sure it's seasoned. I like this, as I said, I like to get my seasoning in my meat. In this case, my chicken or my shrimp. And then I'm going to cover this and put it in the refrigerator to let it marinate for maybe an hour or two. And then after that, I'm going to start cooking. Okay? To get rid of all the starch from our rice. At the moment, I'm using jasmine rice. I'm just cooking for myself, so I don't need a lot. And we try to wash your rice at least, cook it about 3 times. That should be enough to get rid of the excess starch from it, okay? So we're going to use half a tablespoon of salt. Then we got to add our butter to it, okay? So we got to add our spoon of butter. I'm going to let this cook for about 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, put that down. So we're going to go ahead and fry your egg to put in our fried rice. As you can see, I didn't put no seasoning on the egg because there's going to be a lot of seasoning on the chicken and the shrimp. And then I'm going to put a little bit of fried rice seasoning in the pot when I'm cooking, so I don't want the egg to be over seasoned, so to speak. So normally when you fry egg, you put a little salt or black pepper on there, but I'm not going to put any seasoning on the egg. I'm just going to let it fry. And then I'm going to chop it up pretty fine to put in my fried rice. I'm going to show you that later on, okay? It's finished fried. We're going to take it out of the pot and then we'll let it cool. And then we're going to dice it up in pretty small pieces. This is almost finished. It looks pretty nice and fluffy. I'm just going to give it about 3 more minutes. And then after that, we're going to take it off the fire, let it cool down. And then we're going to start making our fried rice. It's looking pretty good so far. Okay, so my rice is finished cooked. I'm going to pour it out in this pot. There we go. And let it cool, because you don't want your rice to be sticky when you're making fried rice. Okay? See? It didn't stick to the bottom of the pot, all thinned out. Steam a little bit, so now put it in the refrigerator to have it cool down quicker. Okay? It's nice and fluffy. There we have it. And we're gonna let this try and cool for the next 10 to 15 minutes. The refrigerator helps it cool quicker. Normally we leave it outside and just cover it halfway and let it cool naturally, but we're strapped for time, so we're going to put it in the fridge and have it cool quicker. The rice is in the refrigerator cooling. We're about to start preparing our chicken and shrimp. So we're going to put a spoon of butter instead of oil. I like using butter instead of oil because most oil just only use soya beans, and with butter you got soya beans, palm oil inside it. There's a whole bunch of natural flavors inside of butter. So a spoon of butter, there you go, let that sizzle. So that butter is melted, we're going to add our chicken and our shrimp. Go, and we're using a special pot to cook this in. It's called a wok, so it's more easier to cook fried rice with this pot, okay? So in the interest of time, I went ahead and diced some bell peppers, some green onions, which is called scallions, some onions, some thyme, and remove the leaf off my thyme, and also some hot pepper. I'm gonna put all of these in my onions, thyme, hot pepper, and bell peppers, and leave the scallion for last. So get my season all blend up and nicely inside of it. There we go, looking pretty good. And you want to cook this quick on a nice high flame. Alright, it doesn't take that long also to do fried rice. Okay, we'll try to get most of the moisture out of it. There we go. Most of the moisture is out. We're going to add our mixed vegetables. You can use a canned mixed vegetable, or you can use fresh mixed vegetable. Get it in there, looking lovely. I'm gonna let that just cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. We're about to add our rice inside of our pot and mix all of that nice vegetable and meat. Mix all this in because we're about to add our soya sauce. Some people like to use soya sauce along with oyster sauce, but I'm not a big fan of the oyster sauce, so I'm gonna use my soya sauce in a second. Just trying to get all this mixed up, looking lovely. Still be nice and fluffy. We went ahead and add 2 spoons of soy sauce. I'm going to mix it in pretty nicely. To add our eggs to all this mixture, looking pretty good. So we add our eggs, so we're going to mix it in. Stir it properly and allow it to cook, because you're actually frying the rice, so to speak. As you can see, there's no moisture in the bottom of the pot. That's what we're looking for. And we're about to add our scallion or green onions in a few minutes, and then after that we should be finished. Looking nice. We're about to add our scallions and mix it in nicely. There we go, looking pretty good. So this is now ready to be put on a plate and served. Looking pretty decent. Look at it. Tastes good too. Nice one. So there you have it. Shrimp and chicken fried rice. So please like, comment, and share this video, and make sure you subscribe, okay? And tune in next episode on Ricardo's Kitchen.